Guys, I might have a problem.
Yeah, so I think I'm addicted to cold showers. I mean, I just can't stop. Every day I don't take an extremely cold shower. It just feels like nothing matters. Nothing gives me pleasure like the cold. Okay, it's not that bad, but I have taken a cold shower every day for the last year, and some of you might be wondering, why? God, why? As you think back to the last time you touched any amount of cold water. Well, to explain that, we're gonna have to go back. Way back. Okay, too far back, but when I was a kid, I used to hear about people taking cold showers to get going for the day, and back then I thought, what kind of psychopath would subject themselves to that kind of torture for seemingly no reason? Now, I maintained this view pretty consistently until last year, when I came across the biggest nerd on YouTube, this guy. What? That cannot be him. He can't have 2 PhDs and be jacked. Anyway, Andrew Huberman, a professor of neurobiology at Stanford, has a podcast where he gives out scientific tools for health. And one of the things he professes is, you guessed it, cold water exposure. Now, from what I understand, cold water immersion has major effects on 3 neurochemicals: dopamine, noradrenaline, and adrenaline. Now let's break down what each of these do and why you should care. Now for dopamine, it's the neurochemical associated with motivation and pleasure. Basically, the more of this you have, the more motivated you're going to be to get out and do something, and the better you're going to feel while doing it. Now for adrenaline and noradrenaline, they're both part of the body's fight or flight system, and for this purpose, they effectively do similar things. Again, if the water is cold enough, it'll have a 500% increase in both of these chemicals. The reason this is great is it leads to a heightened sense of alertness and focus. It's basically that thing your friends swear will save you if a bear attacks you. Yeah bro, fight or flight system, I'll get away easy, trust. Now, I'll talk about my own experience for a little bit. When I first started taking cold showers, I really didn't feel anything significant. I mean, it definitely woke you up, but it was extremely uncomfortable and didn't really do much to justify it. But little did I know, I was playing in the kiddie pool and the deep end was approaching in the form of seasonal change. You see, when winter hit and the temperature dropped, I took my first 52-degree cold shower. And oh my god, it was like I had ascended to a new realm. When I stepped out of that shower and the heat instantly enveloped me, I felt like I was on a different plane of existence. I mean, that was the realm of pure joy. This was that drug-like effect. And I promise you, I could not smiling for like 30 minutes after. The entire world looked brighter. Taking cold showers this winter has been so good, I've had to make a long-term plan to get access to an ice bath because I need this all year round if I can have it. I mean, some of you might be thinking, oh my god, bro's just trying to get us to experience the pain that he went through, but trust me, I'm telling you, it sucks. But that 3 minutes of torture, that 3 to 6 minutes of, oh my god, what am I doing here, and questioning everything, leads to 4 to 5 hours of just better living. Especially the feeling right after. I mean, I can't describe anything as bliss more than that right now. Anyway, I don't know if I convinced you to take a cold shower and try it, but personally, I'm glad I kept up with it because otherwise I wouldn't have found this feeling of ecstasy, this pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Let me know if you decide to try it and subscribe! Because I want to keep making cool videos and I want people to see them, so yeah, peace.